welcome back. Today we're playing Metal Gear Solid 2, originally for the PlayStation 2, and eventually came on the original Xbox. And this is on the HD collection, so this is actually on the PlayStation 3, also available on Xbox 360, and this version is also available on the PlayStation Vita. The Vita actually has every game except Peace Walker, if you were curious. So this is an interesting series. Well, not series, this is an interesting... Well, the series is interesting, sorry. I'm off to a great start, aren't I? But this is an interesting game. It kind of turned off a lot of people because I'm sure this isn't a spoiler by now because this game's kind of been out for a while. But a lot of people didn't like the fact that you didn't really play as Snake most of the game. You played it as Raiden, and the story is pretty ridiculous and hard to follow. I think that's why on the third one they kind of went back in the past. This game gets kind of sci-fi, but we're just gonna play Snake's mission, which I feel like is the most polished one out of this whole game. I have no idea the difference between the radars offhands. So this is actually a version of the Subsistence game. Also, to note, this game, they were debating on whether it was going to come out or not, or at least they were kind of, I mean, a lot of people were worried.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago.
Took place in
we
New
had
York,
classified
and
intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport.
Like,
the whole thing
around this
stank,
time,
but our
September
noses have been out
11th
in the cold
happened,
too
so
long.
they kind of held off a little bit, and they had to re-edit a lot of things. But this is all real time. It was pretty impressive back in the day. Now playing this now, I don't know. It looked way better in my mind because I actually replayed this game not too long ago, the HD collection, and I just remember this being one of the best games I ever saw before. And I guess there's a lot of stuff I looked over gameplay-wise as well as graphics. This is definitely the black sheep of the Metal Gear Solid series. You either like it or you hate it, but I think they redeem themselves. Now they're kind of going into a new approach, which I'll cover later. So this game is pretty heavy on the cutscenes. But that's kind of like a Metal Gear staple. I do have to say, there's not a lot of PlayStation 2 games that look this good. But if they just would have let us stay as Snake and not some dude that you didn't care about, the whole reason why you wanted to play Metal Gear Solid is to play as Snake. Which even when you play as a big boss in like the prequel type games, it's still not the same. I mean, he's a lot like Snake. Basically what Snake was coming from, but still not the same. So he's using the stealth camouflage that we got from Metal Gear Solid 1. Which, if you're keeping score, this kind of alluded to the fact that Meryl would have actually died, because when Meryl dies, you get the stealth camo when you beat the game. When Meryl survives, you get the bandana with the unlimited ammo. But what's interesting is that this is kind of false because Metal Gear Solid 4, Meryl's still alive. I guess they didn't want to kill her off. She was actually a character originally in this game that was kind of like a character that didn't come into the US called who is it called? Police now. There's posters of it. First Metal Gear Solid. I'm gonna skip this cutscene.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
As you can see
Loud
now,
and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Kodak
I'm at the
scenes
sneak point.
Everything going okay?
in real time.
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
You can push square twice and I'll fast forward. There's a shitload of cutscenes, which, if you want to play those, buy the game or watch somebody else play through it. This is just me kind of showing you what the game's like.
Alright, let's look at your gear.
I wish there was a way where it would ask you just straight up if you want to go through a tutorial instead of just having to skip through everything. But the character models were detailed. Like, I remember when I saw like a trailer of this, it blew my mind. It was kind of, this is a weird thing. I always wondered what Snake actually looked like because his first person going on. But yeah, like a Metal Gear Solid, actually, even the original Metal Gear, which actually was a painting based on Kyle Reese from Terminator 1. You can hop over things in this one, which is kind of handy. I mean, you actually start off with a gun, the trank gun. Apparently you can beat this game without killing anybody. I won't even attempt it. So, just run to sleep. Try to shoot him in the head, that gets him up and off. And if you lift them up and drop them down, you'll get stuff. But anyway, back to my story. One of the reasons why I wanted to play this game is to see what Snake actually looked like, because the first Metal Gear games, he was like this small sprite-based character, and at the time, the artwork, even if you looked it up, because we never got Metal Gear Solid 2, were like pictures of actors and stuff like that, so you never really got to see what Snake looked like on the PlayStation. His face was like kind of blurry and smudgy. So this game actually made me, well, it helped me be able to see what Snake actually looked like, because I was kind of curious, as were I guess a lot of people. So now Snake actually has facial features. And their GameCube remake basically takes all the innovations from this game and updates the graphics as well. I guess that would be an innovation from this game. Oh, let's go. I can't even remember where I was going exactly. Oh, choke him to death. That never gets old. I'm finding it hard, like in Peace Walker, to figure out how to choke people. I don't know if you can hold them out until they pass out. I'm talking about different games, see? You get to put enemies in a locker in this one. This game actually goes through several more steps when you get caught. Like it'll go in this caution mode where people will be looking for you. Instead of just going red to all's clear. The game actually uses pressure sensitive buttons, so you gotta be kinda careful. Shake them, see if I got anything. You get a bandage. If you get shot too much on this game, you also can bleed. But if you crouch, it'll stop your bleeding as well. Like your health will always restore to like an inch or so, based on what size television you have. The tranquilizer bullets can't shoot out those cameras. You think they'd be able to, but, you know, it doesn't. Whatever. Oh, look, a ventilation shaft. So this basically was the game on the demo. There was a few things on the Snake mission that you didn't get to see on the demo, but I didn't mean to hide in there. By the way, you can hide those. But everything in the trailer that they showed you was like basically snippets of Snake from his mission. They never showed Raiden or even mentioned Raiden until the actual game came out and you found out on your own, like how they kept that secret, I'll never know. I guess he was shot, judging from that pool little puddle beside his head. I called it a bloodle. I guess that's appropriate.
Freeze! Don't kill me!
That was really unrealistic because there's laser sensors, but I'm not complaining. It would have blown up the whole ship. That music kind of sounds like it's from Hellraiser a little bit. Alright, yep, cutscene. How do I control texture, control panels? Oh, it's all just an illusion. Alright, shut up. Yes, we see her. Is there anything worthwhile around here? Alright, let's go see what's up. They actually took the twin towers out, but when this game was being developed, they originally did have
Control room,
towers
communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secure.
Like
Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Alright, shut up. See, now you're in this fight. She's kind of integral to the story.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory
Like
were
I
my
said in
parents.
this game on the
The unit is my life, my
characters aren't
family.
really developed.
We share everything,
Besides
all the bad and all the good. I have no
I'm
one,
trying to
nothing except the unit.
name.
Nothing else matters to me.
10 years like shooting me with a weapon.
Take this! Whoever you are, you're not stopping us. There you are.
Like they really put effort into this part. Just was rushing to get the rest of the game. Not much interactive stuff. It's only sprinkled here and there. Usually not, but you can say that all the time. I'll be really as you can imagine, being in trouble at work. Getting shit done way slower. People are talking to me. I have to be in. the demo way more than I actually played the other game. But I remember seeing that, and at the time I couldn't tell the difference between the cutscenes and the actual game because I felt the DVD video was so sharp and clear. She's asleep. Oh, I got a big boy gun. We don't need a half-an-hour cutscene to see him look at his gun. Couldn't do that in the first Metal Gear Solid. Sometimes you wanted to, unless you played it for the first time, then you're curious. And I was excited about this story, but the story, I'm not gonna lie, is weak and confusing and science fiction. Part 4 is especially science fiction too. There's like robots and stuff like that, which there's always robots in the Metal Gear game. It's the name Metal Gear, but it's just like overboard robot stuff, supernatural enemies. Although you had psycho enemies and stuff, that was just one thing. It was cool and we had a long backstory. Nobody really has much of a backstory in the sequel. I'm gonna use my gun. I don't have any bullets for it. That sucks. This guy's day's not gonna go any better. See what he's got. Look like that. But I know there's bullets in here. No, I have bullets. No, I actually can pull my weight. Place looks a little bit more crowded than usual. Everything alerts everybody on this level.
What's that?
Why don't you open it up and see?
Oh. What's that?
See, if you get caught in this game, as long as you take them out before you can call back up on the radio, you're straight. Not really the case in Metal Gear Solid 1. Anything that much. Also, the backgrounds and stuff are pretty interactive. I'm gonna blow my cover. Because I'm gonna end this video shortly.
Who's that? Enemy sight!
This game is pretty bloody.
What's going on? Respond!
See, they're eventually going to call people.
Backup unit, check it out.
Here's C4. There should be a way to disengage this.
The situation is normal. All clear.
Huh?
Please shut up.
Huh? Enemy intruder sighted.
Shot in the head, but they're all able to reach out. No instant brain death here. Alright guys. That was Metal Gear Solid 2 on the HD collection, available on the
Snake, what's wrong?
PlayStation 3
Snake!
and Xbox 360
Snake!
and PlayStation Vita. The original is also available on the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox, and I believe the PC. Wow, I forgot about that version. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.